Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about being self-absorbed. Let's talk about missing out on life, because they both go together. The more self-absorbed you are, the more that you miss out on the world around you. The more that you stay lost inside your own head, the more that you miss out on everything that this planet and the people on it have to offer. You may be missing out on your relationship with your wife by being too self-absorbed. You may be missing out on raising your kids by sitting around stressing too much, by sitting around thinking too much, by always being lost in your own mind, by playing too many video games, by checking out, by sitting with your earbuds on and, avoiding contact with the world. I mean, so many people do this. Go out in public. Most all major cities, people have become so terrified of others. I don't know if it's the virus, if it's the crime rate, if it's just this kind of natural evolution influenced by social media and the internet, which has forced us to be self-absorbed and isolated. I mean, it's a combination of all of it, but people are walking around missing out on what's going on around them, missing out on life. People miss out on nature. I was walking down the street the other day, go around the corner to the mechanic shop, had one of my vehicles over there, my truck was over there. Think about getting new tires on it. The guy has good deals on tires, and I know him real well. I've known the owner of that shop for 15 years, so I was just over there chatting. I walked over there, it's half a block, not even worth driving it. Just chatting with him about prices. On the way over there, there's a flock of crows on the corner, taking up all of the trees. Looked like I'm not kidding, must have been 1,000 crows or more. A huge flock. The trees were just black. It was like out of a Alfred Hitchcock movie. It was freaky. There's a guy and a girl walking down the sidewalk towards me. I'm sitting there focused on these crows. The shit's amazing. Kind of hoping they don't poop on me, but I dig crows. Crows are cool. Crows are real smart. I love crows. So I'm just marveling at all these fucking things. And crows are real social creatures, and they talk to each other. They can make like 100 different fucking noises. Crows are really amazing creatures. And I'm just freaking out on these crows. This is a special occasion. I've lived here for a while. I've never seen all these crows on this corner, and this is neat. These two people are walking by me, just not even aware. Have no idea that they're walking under a group of trees that have 1,000 crows in them. Just completely oblivious. I mentioned it to them. I was just like, what do you guys think of all these birds, huh? And they just look at me like, huh? What's this crazy person talking about? Don't talk to us. They just sit there and look at each other like I was a psychopath idiot. I just walked on. I looked back to see more of the crows in the trees as I go to turn the corner. They finally noticed, and they put two and two together. Like, what's that fucking idiot saying? Oh, crows. Oh my God. And they freak out, and it's like, wow, welcome to the fucking world around you. You guys are so oblivious. And another exact same kind of scenario. I was walking on the beach. There's a pod of dolphins. Not just one, but a whole pod of them, a whole crew of dolphins, right at the breaking waves, just jumping and playing right there. Right fucking there. Wasn't off in the distance. These things are big, and they're right in front of me. And I'm walking north on the beach, just doing a good couple mile walk, getting some the heart rate going. The only one out there. There's a couple people scattered, but it's pretty dead. And these dolphins are kind of like following me. It's just a coincidence, but as I'm walking, they're moving north. We're both moving at the same relative speed up the coast. These fucking dolphins followed me, and we walked together, and they're playing, and it was like being at SeaWorld. People pay good money to go to fucking SeaWorld to see shit like that, and I'm seeing it for free right in front of me. This jogger comes the other way. Earbuds on, completely lost in his own little world. I'm just having such a great time experiencing this. I wanted to share it with somebody. I was hoping as he approached me that I could at least point and say, you see that? Or give a smile, and we could kind of just acknowledge that we're both lucky to experience this amazing event. He was just in his own world. I could see his eyes kind of glassed over, his little earbuds in, and he's jogging, singing to himself, and he just continued on like a robot, just kept on going. And I'm like, wow, I mean, you don't even notice anything going on around you. It's important to notice the world around you. You miss out on life. You'd be surprised on what's happening around you right now. You have to get more of an expansive view. I've learned this by being a warrior through survival tactics. I've had to expand my view in order to make sure that I can see everything going on around me. And that paranoia has kind of just given me the powers of observation. Nothing gets by me. If anything at all comes into my fucking point of view, anything comes into my field of vision, I notice it. I've always been lucky when it comes to finding money. Have you ever found money? Found it on the streets? Just found cash? I have found money so many different times I can't even tell you. Good money, $20 bill here, $100 bill there. I found a $100 bill in the grocery store. That was kind of a weird experience. I'm walking down the aisle, nobody in the aisle. It was like the bread aisle, not that it matters. And I'm picking out my bread. I see what looked like a quarter of a dollar bill sticking underneath the shelves that all the food goes on. But it was poking out, like it had been kicked under there or placed under there or something. But you know, that greenness of money catches your eye. It's like gold or red blood. There's certain things that catch your eye. So I go down to pick it up, $100 bill. Just as I pick it up, there's this lady walking right by me, wearing this long flowing dress. And she smiles at me, and I'm feeling lucky, and I'm smiling because I'm holding this $100 bill, and she says, "Hi there," and walks past me. I give her a glance up and down because she was kind of pretty, and as she walked past me, a steel ball, a round steel ball, falls out of her dress and bounces along the aisle. Boing, 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 boing. A steel ball, and just rolls off underneath where the bread aisle is, just rolls off underneath it. She looks back, gives kind of a smile, and scurries off. What the fuck was that? Somebody explain to me what the fuck that steel ball was. Was that ball inside her pussy? That's what I think. It came from somewhere. It just fell out of her. Nothing to do with what we're talking about, but it was a weird experience. It's important to be aware of your surroundings at all times, not just as a survival skill, but as a way to experience life. Single guys, get out of your little tunnel vision. There's somebody looking at you across the room right now. Right? How would you know? How the fuck would you know? Because you're lost in your little world. Look around. Someone might be checking you out. You might have just missed that opportunity to meet your next wife. Wake the fuck up. I've seen this in the streets when crimes happen. I've seen so many shootings. Sometimes you can see these shootings happening. You can see it. If you're lucky enough, if you're observant enough, you can see the whole thing go down from beginning to end. You point the guy, oh, wait a minute, look that motherfucker. He don't look like he's up to anything good. Oh, wait, what's in his hand? Oh, shit, he's getting ready to shoot somebody. You can see the whole thing playing out. When you're observant and you can see an event play out in its entirety, you can prepare for it. I've witnessed shootings happening. I witnessed a shooting on Haight and Cole right in San Francisco in the Haight-Ashbury section where all the hippies were, right on Cole and Haight at that intersection. I saw a drive-by shooting right there. It was right on the corner. Motherfuckers come down the street, they turn their headlights off, they come around, they sit it right at the corner, the light turns red, they sit there through the light, it turns green, they just sit there and sit there and sit there, and then finally this black dude goes to cross the street, and they whip out, turn that corner, pop, 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 and drive off. Shot him, dead, right in front of me. Guy's dead, right in front of me. I saw the whole thing go down. I didn't flinch. I knew who they were going for. I wasn't scared. It was obvious to me. I saw every aspect of the shooting, and it was just, is what it is. Everybody else on the street jumped to the ground. There's motherfuckers on the ground, terrified, hiding behind cars. These fucking Mexicans had driven off, and they're still sitting there after the fact. No, they didn't even see it happen. It was after. How are you going to react to something like that after the fact? Just like some scared little bitch. If any one of those people on the streets, any one of them would have been able to do what I did and just walk around, look, I wasn't looking for shootings. I'm not walking down, I was there as a tourist with my girl to have dinner at an expensive restaurant. We're dressed up nice. But I'm smart enough to be able to see, oh, wait a minute, it's nighttime and there's a car full of bald-head Mexicans and they just turned their fucking headlights off and they're sitting at a green light for fucking 5 minutes. That's not normal. I'm the only one around here that notices this shit, apparently. I was the only one who didn't freak out. We go into the restaurant and the restaurant shut the doors, locked us in, and they're terrified. And I'm just like, man, ain't nothing gonna happen. These guys are gone, they got the guy. You all are fucking crazy. Just be observant. Wake up. Look around you. I promise that your world will change. The more you observe, the more that you take in, the more the world transforms around you. You could be living in an amazing planet that you don't even realize. Your life sucks, but you can't even break beyond that veil of illusion that you put upon yourself to even see it. Look at the dolphins. Look around you. Look at those crows. Look around you. There might be a $100 bill sitting right next to you. How the fuck would you know? Thanks for watching.